Hello and welcome back to Trails Through Daybreak II. So in the last episode, a lot of stuff happened. We finished up heretics here, and Leon got a stigma back. We got backup, and then we fought back against Solis and Ashlad, but they kind of came to their senses beforehand and helped take out the corrosion after the fight. So she is back to normal, but we're also back in time because after that we went in and we went back to the office and just had a talk, and then everyone split up for the night to go gather info before returning the next morning. The people who split up to gather info didn't return, and then the office got attacked and they threw C4 in and blew it up. Now we're back in time doing Route B. Very curious about that. And the only other thing of note is Yume here said stuff this time. Last time, she said nothing. This time, she said stuff. I think Yume knows what's going on. To some extent, at the very least. Because I went back and checked the previous episode where we had the Route C conversation here, and she did not say a word. So, yeah, Yume knows something's going on. Don't know what that's about, but in this episode, we only have Auber district and Tyrell district to go through, and then do 2 side quests and the Garten floor, the new one. So we're going to go do that.
Off we go.
Right away. Oh my god, is the academy off limits? That'd be... Okay, there's not many people to talk to. That's good, actually. I really want to know what's going on with the story, so...
Perfect day to bask in the sun.
It's kind of getting crazy.
Whoops, wrong way.
Oh, we're going there later? The fact that you put those there... Yeah, we're going there later. Meow. Woof. Oh, hello, Francois. Having a snow's a bit unusual, don't you think? It sure is. Be careful not to catch a cold, all right? Well, I suppose Apollo should... Is it Francois? Should be enough to keep you warm. Yeah, if you hug him tight, it's like you don't even need a coat. And I'm sure you and Madeline will do just fine in this weather, too. No, I have no doubt about that. Well, you guys seem to be doing well. Hopkins, it's almost time for the Artemis Academy Festival. Seeing all the students rushing about reminds me that another year has passed. I'm glad to hear they'll be holding the event again this year. Okay. Uh-oh. Those women are teachers at Artemis, right? Don't tell me. Are they in a love triangle? Wait, no. There I go again. Go away, bad thoughts. You won't get me this time. Yeah, I don't think this is a... that's illegal, right? It's not really stalking. She's not stalking anyone in particular, but she's like standing in the distance shipping everyone. And it's... Is that illegal? What is going on with you? Again, thank you for grading all those tests, you two. Of course, Miss Leafa. Oh, by the way, I wanted to apologize for being unable to attend that party yesterday. It was no bother, Toa. It turned into a bit of girls' gossip party at the end anyway, so you didn't really miss much. Although, I wouldn't be opposed to hearing more on Miss Sonia's marriage search. What do you say? You're right, that does sound quite interesting. Well, you see, I mean, it's kind of embarrassing. Oh yeah, that political debate is happening tomorrow, isn't it? Let's talk about that instead. You know, I actually did want to hear your thoughts on the matter, Miss Toa. Why don't we leave that for a later time? I'm still curious about what else Miss Sonia has to share. Huh, I don't think I've ever seen that black-haired teacher before. The female teachers of Artemis, I'm sure they must be a hoot. Well, you're not wrong. Did we see her when we were at school? We must have. No, wait. Van, we've talked to her Didn't we? I thought we talked to her in Andalusia. No, the Erastian Bakery. This is Andalusia. I don't remember. I'd like to... Yeah, that was the Quincy Bakery. I'd like to put aside the topic of marriage for the moment, so... No, today's my cheat day, actually. That means I get to chow down on all the sweets I can stomach. Well, I'd certainly like to join you. Don't get a stomachache.
Welcome to Andalusia Patisserie.
Was that a different timeline? Is she in two places? Holland makes the most beautiful cakes. Oh, that's tomorrow. Right, we went back 2 days. Oh, yeah. And it's almost spring, which means he'll be adding a limited edition seasonal cake to the menu. I can't wait to taste it. Well, if it isn't Van. Now I believe it's been about a month since you last visited, no? Sorry, I had some work to do outside the city. Come to think of it, though, aren't you supposed to be unveiling your seasonal cake for spring soon? I've been looking forward to it for a while now. Yeah, well, I'm afraid we've fallen a little behind schedule with planning recently. But I'll try to have it ready by the end of April, at least. Just a little longer, I promise. All right. The good news is that we have plenty of extra projects in the works at the moment. We'll be busy for a while yet. Our seasonal cake is one of our most anticipated signature items, though, however. You'll have to make sure it satisfies my most loyal customers.
What would you like? Come again.
I'd like nothing, apparently. All right, anyone down here? No? Just that. Okay. Can we go in here? Nope. Ooh. I got a few people here, the usual people. Snow is very rare indeed. I wonder if the goddess decided the weather on a whim today. Anyway, please feel free to take the chance to warm yourself up inside the cathedral. We try to keep the temperature as comfortable as possible. It was a bumper-to-bumper on the expressway. I had to take the back roads to get here. I got a few prior commitments to take care of at the moment, but I should be back to my usual spot by noon. Anyway, if you need anything, just give me a holler, all right? Good old Giordano. Yeah, it feels like the embassy's been having some issues lately. You see, His Highness, he usually takes the time to greet me whenever he stops by, but something about him seemed off today. Well, maybe I'm just imagining things. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Does Sharid have a Genesis on him? That is what he's implying, right?
Let us pray.
Father Watson went to meet with one of his friends in Old Town. Whenever I hold classes during Sunday school, I'm reminded of how fulfilling friendships can be. Make sure you all remember to take care of the people who matter to you. Thank you. Anything up here? Wait, is that a different sound effect for... Yeah, that's 25. And I got a lot of shards. It makes a cool sound. Music class? Wait, what? Oh, there it is. Alright, oh no, Senator Polanski. As time moves forward, politics will continue to transform. However, we must remember to retain our principles. Goddess, may you continue to guide Ryan into a brighter future. Okay. That was more normal than I was expecting from him.
Magnificent.
Seems to genuinely care about Ryan. What a relief it is to know he's well. His destination certainly gave me cause for worry at first, but it appears my fears were unfounded. Well, with that concern allayed, I suppose I shall start preparing for afternoon mass. Sounds like he's talking about that letter Master sent. That's what I thought. But wait, but Van, how do you know?
Oh, aid you.
How much does he remember? I'm so confused. I think Van just knows everything now. He's remembering everything, and he's just kind of like, all right, well, we're back in time. Let's just not talk about it.
Shall we go?
Lots of people here. Gotcha. Still looks like a little less than usual, maybe. Have we looked around here? Have we been here this chapter already? Yeah, in Route A, for sure. Wait, what? A matchmaking party? Sorry, I just never thought I'd hear you suggest something like that. Well, one of my friends wanted to know if we could go to make up the numbers. I figured it wouldn't be so terrible to take her up on it, you know? And weren't you just complaining about wanting to add a little more spice to your life? No. Okay, well, maybe I did say that, but that doesn't mean I want a boyfriend right now. Yeah, and that's fine. It'll just be a good opportunity to mingle then. I mean, it's not every day you get to talk with eligible bachelors, you know. I promise this will be a good experience. Not everyone leaves with a boyfriend, after all. Maybe you'll end up just finding a new friend instead. Yeah, maybe. That's a good, convincing way. A group blind date? I don't know. And that's the last thing I'd imagine myself doing. Now that sounds different than... different than a matchmaking party. I mean, look at Nancy. She's got interests galore and a huge social circle. I'm basically the opposite of that, so what point would there even be? To humor your friend. What Karen needs most is something that'll light a fire under her. She's bound to discover it tomorrow, even if the actual group date doesn't pan out. Me, though, I ain't too set on nabbing a boyfriend. Long as Karen lightens up a bit, that's good enough for me. How are you three? Guess who just finished acting school? This guy. What? Didn't he just start it? I mean, yeah, maybe I used my personal connections to get in and everything, but I totally passed all the tests by myself. After all those painstaking weeks of hard work, just weeks? Oh, I'm finally ready to join the world of professionals. Oh, wow, I'm so proud of you, Peter. I'm sure you'll be a pro in no time. I'll probably only get cast as an extra for a while, but it won't be long before I'm living it up in the big leagues. I might even get a chance to step out of my dad's shadow. Oh, and get this. I was told they'd assign a manager to me that's a real looker, too. Apparently, she's the daughter of the agency's president. Sounds like they have some pretty high expectations. Just make sure you remember to keep up the hard work, okay? You can't always rely on your dad, after all. Of course. I'll work like there's no tomorrow. Oh, but is everything all right on your end, Marilyn? You've been a little quiet today. Maybe you're too shocked to even speak. After all, things are finally looking up for that kid he used to bully. Oh, it's nothing. I'm actually glad to hear you're doing so well. Just don't let it go to your head, all right? I don't know about Marilyn sometimes. Marilyn's got nothing to say all of a sudden. Guess I shocked her speechless. Fine by me. Let's see how tongue-tied she gets after I show her what I can really do. Did you, rig the test for him or something? No telling if he'll land any decent rolls, but good for Peter, I guess. Just having a goal to reach for is a big step. I mean, up till now, he's basically had nothing going for him. Reminds me a lot of my brother. Chen's actually doing pretty okay for himself as a reporter these days, though. Maybe I should give him a little more credit once in a while.
Unfolds on an all-new adventure.
What if she's the president's daughter? If Peter wants to get a big head over this, I won't stop him. Things might actually turn out more entertaining for me this way. I don't understand her. There's... What is with her?
Now playing at a theater.
Is it just a bully thing?
And so on the court. And blaze a trail for those.
I can't stand the way everyone judges whether or not you own a T-phone these days. It's almost like people respect you better if you got one in hand. I won't lie, staying in vogue feels way tougher than it used to. It's kind of depressing.
Saga of Ravana. The return of the king.
Well, whatever. For the most part, my life has been looking up lately. If it all goes right, I just might have a hot boyfriend in my near future. See, there's this hunk who keeps shooting me come hither looks whenever we pass by each other. No way, that doesn't mean something. Him?
How a young band of soldiers managed to survive.
It's true that the widespread use of T-phones has given us more tools for discovering diamonds in the rough. But I don't plan to let that stop me from scouting passerbys from my usual street corner as well. It's not as if I have anything against T-phones or OrbitalNet, but there are some qualities you can't evaluate through a screen. Besides, even if you were to find a candidate online, you'd still want to meet face-to-face before hiring him. That didn't give me any clue as to whether he was interested in recruiting her or not.
Please step on it.
Oh! Lolo's dad! Wait, you're Koala, right? Or Kaula? Cat? It certainly has been a while since we've been able to spend any time together, hasn't it? That's because Daddy's been working so hard for us. Thank you, Daddy. Salif. Why do I know your name? Have we met him? If it helps bring you to health and happiness, I'd do just about anything. Honestly, though, I can't help but feel a bit guilty over leaving you both so often. And in a foreign land, no less. There's no need to apologize, darling. We do what we must. And besides, I'd like to think that we've grown rather used to this country. There's no need to worry so much. Yeah, Calvard's so much fun. I made a lot of new friends, too. Is that right? Well, I'm glad to hear it, Lolo. But still, just what should I do about that offer? Darling.
All right then.
Who is Salif? Why can't I remember? I mean, we might have seen him earlier in this game. He's not friends with the other guy, and they're like, no, that's a completely different group. It's been too long since we last spent quality time as a family. We'll have to make the most of it. I can tell my husband's mind is elsewhere, though, and perhaps something happened at work. It's been forever since we spent any time with Daddy. I kept wishing that he could watch a movie or go shopping with us. Maybe now he'll finally get to. When you get down to it, I uprooted my family and moved them out here, only to hardly ever be at home myself. I'd like nothing more than to live a quiet life with them, but I suppose that all hinges on what my job has in store for me. God, why am I so curious about this? I can't find him anywhere in my old videos or anything. Huh. Well, I'm sure you'll remind me who you are and how I should remember you eventually, right? After mulling it over, I decided to take my little brother to Artemis Academy's festival. My hunch is that he's refusing to give anything our dad and I say a chance. Just for the sake of rebelling. The festival, though, might give him a clearer picture of what high school and part-timing are like. With any luck, it'll get him to reflect on where he wants to go in life. He never had any fancy schmancy education, but he still found work as a manager at a decent company. That's why he doesn't complain about my life as a part-timer. Hasn't stopped him from pushing my brother to at least get through high school, though. Honestly, at this point, it just feels like they're committed to misunderstanding each other. Not that there's much I can do about that, though. I just have to have hope. This festival gets Kirk thinking about things seriously. I mean, around here, if you don't go to high school, you're literally under arrest. Well, or your parents are. This is the coldest it's been in a long while, especially for March. Most people are dressed for spring right now, so this sudden chill likely comes as an unpleasant surprise. I'm only too pleased to offer them an escape in the form of a warm cup of coffee. I should prepare a few blankets to lend out as well, just in case.
Welcome! Please stop by again!
You two again. Okay, I think my theory had nothing to do with Aslan at all. Aslan? I think this cat's just hanging out with her now. Are you cold, Kakayoshi? You haven't left my side all day. He sure is a curious little kitty. I really am grateful for his company, though. What if you're the bad guy? I just finished reading this half-century-old first edition of the criminal catalog I found at the used bookstore. It really put into perspective how prolific Grimcat and the demon from the Eastern Quarter were back then. I've seen plenty of reports on them, but it's not every day I get to read first-hand interviews and opinion pieces from the time. It really paints a picture of them toying with the populace all those years ago. I can feel my blood pumping already.
Take wing and soar.
A crime has as much of a history as anything else. Shh. 3-point heat. The past limitations of forensic science have caused many cases to go cold, while others are no longer possible with the robust transit systems of today. Isn't it fascinating? As times change, the way people violate the law change along with them. What I'd really like to see is a book that predicts how criminal activity will evolve in the future. Sorry, I didn't read it. I didn't comprehend anything she said. That TV screen is just too loud. I'm so old. If I went outside, I'd be like, turn that thing down. The Z1 finals are here, and you're looking at the lucky stiff who gets to cover it. This race is just about the biggest break a culture columnist could hope for. Need to make sure I have my game face on. You know, I actually got the chance to interview Aslan yesterday, and boy, I'm still riding that high. Everything's going to be coming up roses from here on out. I can just feel it.
All right, then.
I hope so. They've never let me cover the final race before, but that won't stop me from giving it my all. Need to make the most of this opportunity and prove they sent the right guy for the job. Most importantly, I want to show Mariel and San that I'm not completely hopeless. In preparation for the political baits question and answer session tomorrow, I'd like to go over a list of topics with you. And that said, Mario, this will be your first time at such an event, correct? I know this is something the editor-in-chief has asked you to do, but don't you think a job like this might be a bit too much? Why don't you leave the interviewing to me for the time being? I'm sure you'll enjoy yourself much more while sitting on the sidelines. What? Wait just a moment. When I first began working towards becoming a political journalist, I analyzed each and every article the Tyrell Times had on political debates. Not only have I reviewed these questions for hours on end, but I also made note of any prior statements given by each participant. The editor-in-chief put me on this assignment for a reason, Langdon. Oh, you sound awfully confident in yourself, Mario. Because I'm positive I'm capable of doing my job right, so please, if you'd allow me to confirm the topics with you, well then I suppose we'll just see how good you really are. If I find that you're simply blowing hot air, however, you should know I have no problem in doing double duty. The questions asked are only as good as the journalist asking them, after all. I'll not allow you to tarnish the reputation I've so painstakingly built. Well, unfortunately, your editor-in-chief put her on the case, right? He can't just be like, you're not allowed. I understand. Looks like Mario's as busy as ever. Yeah, no kidding. She's even asked to cover the political debate. I imagine that must be pretty nerve-wracking for her. A debate like this one will surely put her skills to the test. Well, she definitely seems up to the task. Just please, don't show me it. I don't want to see it. I don't care. I can't say this sits well with me. I mean, unless there's some sort of Genesis-related accident involved in the debate, then it would be interesting, but But with what, I can't say this sits well with me, but with what the editor-in-chief says goes. I suppose I'll just have to show this rookie what a senior reporter with his salt can do. Whoops, right now isn't the time to be walking on air. For one thing, I'm still in the middle of investigating that crimson monster. Word's also going around that there have been several different factions gathering in Edith recently. Something's on the move under the surface, so keep yourselves safe out there, okay? We will. Thanks for the heads up. The Z1 Grand Prix finals are today. I actually wanted to go and watch it myself, but it wouldn't be right for me to skip out when all our journalists are working so hard on their assignments. Chen promised to give me the details afterwards, so I'll just concentrate on my job for now. Oh, speaking of that. One sec. There. I just saved. We have a new title. I forgot to show it, but this title does imply we're going to go see the race. But also Yume made it seem like something was going to happen at the race. So I'm excited to see what happens there. Does Maxim or Aslan get a Genesis put in their pocket? I don't know what that would do, what that would lead to. Would they try to run down Van? Like, what? I don't know. Or maybe someone else there is trying to take out Maxim. They might have a grudge that isn't related to Van for once. That would be interesting as well. Or the anti-terrorist, or okay. Anti-immigration terrorists are going after Aslan, trying to rig the race. Ooh, that seems more likely. I went into Esprit earlier and their sound system is leagues better than before. Heck, someone could be smacking on popcorn through the whole movie, and I wouldn't even care. You know where I'm going with this? How about some popcorn to elevate your cinematic experience?
Hi there, come again.
It was a good sell.
I've got some
You know that bakery, Gâteau de Dawn? They wrote about it in the Tyrell Times not too long ago. As a scholar of all things sweet, I've always had it on my radar. But I never expected it to show up in the national paper, even if it was just one blurb in the Central Market feature. Until now, I always considered it more of a hole in the wall. Maybe this little spotlight will skyrocket its popularity. I went and watched My Casablanca to see what all the fuss was about. The sort of relationship it depicts was rather unconventional in my day and age, so I won't put my foot in my mouth about it.
The showing on screen too?
Having said that, something about Nina Fenley's acting pierced my chest and struck me right into the heart. Her performance was phenomenal. Suffice it to say, enough to transcend generational gaps in views and awareness. Really? Because this is clearly about two high school girls in love? I think that's what it's about. I don't remember. And the way he said it here, that sort of relationship, unconventional in my day. Are you becoming more tolerant? No, it's not what's the word?
Merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop.
Open-minded? Clearly.
Why not buy a
Nina Fenley can change this old man? Don't go thinking this means I approve of the state of cinema today. Looking over the current movie lineups, I can't say in good conscience they've managed to carry on the spirit of yesteryear's auteurs.
Thank you.
Nevertheless, Nina Fenley's acting is a rare display of talent that stands up to the legends of the past.
Will soon begin.
That much is something I'm forced to concede. You'll get there, sir.
Ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
Are you aware of the two Central Eastern actresses who've appeared on the silver screen recently? Apparently, they're a pair of sisters that director Gotti discovered during last year's film festival. You watch the films they were cast in, and their performances were exceptional. I could hardly believe they were newcomers to the scene. While the story behind their debuts is far from conventional, their journey into this industry is one I'm more than happy to support. Despite their film appearances, those sisters aren't actors by trade, but dancers, which they continue to perform as even now. Upon hearing of this, I slapped my knee on reflex, as if
Ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
as if a light bulb had gone off over my head. In retrospect, their elegant movements and physical abilities had a unique finesse to them compared to your typical action stock.
Merchandise for the movie.
What I realized was that they were drawing from their traditional Central Eastern dance techniques in a brand new way.
Remember your
Okay, thank you. That was a lot
visit.
to describe characters that we're buddies with. Does he know we're buddies with them? It's been only 2 days since we reopened, and our customer base has already made its return. Much of that is due to the upgraded facilities as well as the attachment many longtime visitors have for our theaters. But another significant factor is how we're able to set our selection apart from that of a Starlight Cinema. Factors such as a different clientele are all taken into account when scrutinizing the competitive value of the films we screen.
Welcome.
Already seen them both, but I don't have this pamphlet. Who did I take? When did I see this? Oh, no, it says not purchased, so it wouldn't even matter. Right. Unlike the Aaron one where I'd purchased all the pamphlets. So no one's seen this. I need to get... Oh, man. I'm sorry, Katra and Aaron. I'm sorry.
If you have a ticket, please proceed to the entrance.
Anius and Fairy. Van decided to let loose so he could watch a movie during his work break. After inviting some company along, they made their way to the theater, and we've seen it before, so... Next scene. It truly is a precious thing, isn't it? Falling in love, I mean. And the way Sherry was able to get her feelings across, and how Helena finally learned to be honest with herself. Yeah, but hiding your feelings in a diary on a library shelf kind of feels like a sloppy way to go about it. And actually, I take that back. I can already hear Aaron calling me an out of touch old fart in my head. You would say that, yes. In my opinion, not being able to see who you were writing to makes you want to know more about them. And I'm sure everyone gets nervous telling someone their true feelings, no matter how old they are. I was amazed at how Sherry just told Helena exactly how she felt, no hesitation. I wish I could be more like her. You're just too young, Anius. Van and Elaine. Sorry. Shoot. Was it hard for you to understand this one? I was kind of worried about that when I brought you along. No, I understood it just fine. I was just a little surprised, that's all. I haven't experienced being attracted to another girl before. Well, we can't always grasp things we don't personally relate to or have an experience for ourselves. There are even people out there who struggle to understand themselves. When I was little, Abby used to tell me if you don't know or don't understand something, it's important that you try and learn more about it. I want to learn more about all kinds of different people. If everyone did that, we'd all be able to get along better. Good. Ooh. Oh, really? I'm assuming that's in one playthrough. Huh. Really? The last game you had to do New Game Plus to get them all. Okay. Noval Gem. Time to cast arts cut by 40 and speed 16. Ooh, that's good. 4,000 HP, 400 EP. Okay. Okay, that's a minute. Okay. The fact that they give both the EP and HP really screws this up and messes with me, so I'm going to give it to Katra. $10,000 HP. That's a lot of EP as well. That's more than Anya's. It does feel a little wasted, but then again, like, what is Van gonna do with 400 extra EP? Like, he doesn't have great art damage. It's just, I guess for buffing or maybe emergency celestial, but I don't know. And as for time to cast arts,
Initiating maintenance.
yeah, it's literally a cast 3 with extra speed on it. And 8 time. Oh my god. Hold on, I didn't see the 8 time. Wait. Then I could get rid of the action 3 and put it elsewhere. Ooh. Alright, give me a minute. I'm in spec mode. Alright, I don't know if this is ideal or not, but she has Fatal Lance now, which not super important for her. But she'll finish up, or do a finishing attack. She has Seraphic Force, which you get to, survive an insta-kill. That's good for the person who has the ability to res everyone. And then Judgment Feather she still has. And then down here, I wasn't really going for anything. Mystical Start 2. Glad I still have that. That's the most important thing. And I wanted to make sure she had a cast 3 and an action 3, because I think these stack. So that would be 80% art cast time reduction. Also, she has 97 speed. If my healer isn't able to go constantly, I'm going to be upset. She has more speed.
Initiate.
Modifying your ornament, are you?
More speed than Van, who I gave a bunch of speed stuff to, so.
Thank you for your visit today.
I pray she can go get a bunch of turns, use the EP thing repeatedly. Or not the EP thing, God, what's it called? The S-Boost. She can use the S-Boost repeatedly. Holy Bloom, that's the name of it. Those idol girls have been gotten pretty popular lately. Yeah, for real. I actually saw one of their live concerts while I was cycling around the Treant Mall earlier. I'm kind of surprised they're so big now. I mean, it wasn't all that long ago that they were stuck performing in shady concert halls, right? Oh. Wendell still... Honestly, I'm curious to see how far they'll go. Well, you're not the only one. It sounds like they're gaining fans by the second. It's whatever, though. I'm more interested in virtual idols anyway. Huh? Virtual idols? What, they sing about the Orbital Network or something? Nah, it's nothing like that. They actually use these alter egos of themselves called avatars. They only exist in virtual space, though, like over the net. And even though they have thousands of fans, nobody's actually seen them in real life. Kinda sounds like they're just catfishing you, dude.
All right, then.
I'm only going off this thread I saw on a message board, so it's not like I'm in the know or anything. Still, it's a genre worth keeping an eye on. It won't be long before we start hearing juicy stories about it. There's been a lot of talk about these new types of celebrities cropping up, like idols and amateur models. This is my first time hearing of virtual idols, though. I'm still not convinced they're even a real thing. Oh, they are.
Cute little shop the other day.
The hell? Oh, it happened. Right, you signed up for this. Not once did I expect this bookstore to hold an autograph signing for one of my favorite comic series. Even more surprising, I should add, is what a meek young lady Jay Segal turned out to be. You never guess it by going by her writing and art style. She's quite a looker too, if I may say so. I actually wasn't planning to come to the bookstore today, but after happening upon a notice for this event on their homepage, I rushed over as fast as my legs could carry me. What a close call. If it weren't for my T-phone, I'd have missed out entirely. Sir. You. Stupid James. It's just basketball. Why did he have to show me up so hard? Not that it matters. He could give me every handicap in the universe. I still wouldn't stand a chance. There's gotta be a way I can beat him at... He doesn't even know he's here. Can you believe Jay Segal was a woman all along? What a shocker. Am I right, Woody? Sure. Oh, forget you. I need to get her autograph on my copy of her latest volume. Wait, what am I saying? One isn't enough. I gotta buy 2 more and get those signed too. Oh. The dynamic brushwork always made me assume that it was drawn by a man. It shows what I know, huh? No, my worldview's a little bit wider. And just another reason why comics are the best. Welcome to Jay Segal's book signing session. The event itself is pretty short notice, but after we promoted it on the OrbelNet, the fans came out in droves. I've never been so proud to be your editor. Come on, everybody, let's make Miss Segal the smash hit she deserves to be. Hold up, how did I get dragged into this? Jay Segal, can I have your autograph? The last chapter of Bravely Legends was peak fiction. But wow, I never realized you were a girl. This is huge. Headaches like this were the whole reason I hid my identity in the first place. Why? Why is this happening to me? Because you didn't listen to your editor and just agreed to it. Today is a big day for readers of the popular comic book series Bravely Legends. The creator, Jay Segal, is here signing autographs. I'm so grateful she accepted my invitation to appear at our store. Her fans have been dying to interact with her, and now they can do just that. I never expected Jay Segal to be a woman, though, and such an adorable one at that. There have been many times where my impression of an author changed after meeting them in person, but this one blows them all out of the water.
Oh, please take as much time as you need. I hope to see you again.
All right. Done with NPC updates outside of the people near the story. So,
Here goes.
let's go take a look at what we're doing here.
Let's get out there and kick some butt.
Would you care for some flowers?
Monsters in the garden. Okay. We found another one in the garden. Word of caution, though, when I scanned it, the only thing that showed up was question marks. You'll take care of it for us, right? As always, feel free to use the terminal in Rosette's room. Gotcha.
Want to take the scenic route?
I just want to see what this is as well.
Now, what do we have here?
A patient escaped from my clinic, and his circumstances necessitate that he not be left undersupervised. Do you mind bringing him back for me? I'll be waiting in my clinic. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Let's do that before we...
Shall we go?
Before we do the garden stuff.
I'll check out the arena.
I do need to go grab a drink, so... I'm gonna do that now. Okay. Ma'am? Unprecedented doesn't even begin to describe this case. In times like these, it's times like these when I wish I had that spriggan to call on. On call. Ah, speak of the devil, nice to see you, Arkride Solutions. Those expectant looks tell me you're here about the request I put up. Yep, can't make any guarantees, but give us the particulars and we'll let you know if it works for us. A patient ran away from your clinic, if I recall. How exactly did that come about? I'll start from the top and give you the rundown. It all began this morning. A man I'd never seen before had fallen unconscious here in the Blacklight District. He was easy pickings, and that is to say I gave him a checkup out of the kindness of my heart. While there weren't any external injuries, his disease had grown so severe that he couldn't move a muscle. and medication specific to his condition in stock, so I brought him into the clinic and treated him then and there. Wow, you're a real saint of a doctor. Save for the part where she called him easy pickings. Now, this is where the problem comes in. I took my eyes off him for just a second, and only to come back to an empty room and some money for my services. There was no sign of anyone else coming in, that anyone else had come in, so he must have ran off on his own. I thought he couldn't move. If he was trying to dip out of paying his medical bills, that'd be one thing. The prices you charge here are practically highway robbery. Besides, this patient left enough Mira before going, right? That he did. And the funny thing is, it was actually more than I was planning to charge. In any case, I have a few ideas as to why he ran out on me the way he did. He kept on ranting and raving, I can't believe they're after me, and so forth. There's a lot more to it, but that's the only part I can make out clearly. Those are the words of a guy caught up in the wrong kind of trouble. Whatever it is, it's big enough that he'd rather book it than stay here and heal up. Maybe so. If it were as simple as that, I'd have been content to send him on his merry way, lollipop in hand. But his treatment isn't even close to complete yet. If he doesn't regularly take medication to relieve any side effects, the results could be disastrous. Worst case scenario, he'll die just like that. So you healed him enough for him to be able to walk again, walk around, but... Okay, he just needs medication to... That's horrible. Shouldn't you be out trying to, I don't know, save his life? No need to get so worked up. I said worst case scenario, didn't I? The chances of that are below 1%, though it's 100% certain he'll end up in so much pain that he'll wish he were dead. And that's not any better. Indeed, if his condition were critical to begin with, any additional side effects would only exacerbate it. His personal circumstances notwithstanding, it would be best to retrieve him sooner rather than later. I'm guessing that's what you're requesting us to do? Right you are. My patient paid me in full, so I have an obligation to ride this out to the end. I'd appreciate it if you could bring him back here as quickly as you can. Huh. That's a way more level-headed ask than I was bracing for. I'm also a bit concerned about whoever that it is that's after him. Whether it's to gather information or save someone in need, we're duty-bound to address this matter. What do you think, Van? Brain chaos. Guess we don't have much choice but to take on the job. Thanks, I'm glad you see things my way. Now, here are some pills. Pass them along to my patient if you manage to find him. They're the same kind I originally planned to administer in order to moderate his side effects. If he's already exhibiting symptoms, these should be able to curb them for a while. Consider it done. So, mind giving us a few more specifics on this runaway? Not at all. He's a man in his late 20s with a slim build. The medicine I gave him will likely restore his mobility to some small degree. But as his treatment was only in its early stages, ergo far from complete, I suspect he'll be struggling to walk. In that case, it should be easy to follow his trail. And the question is, which way this guy headed? Is he hiding out in the Blacklight District, or did he already make for the hills? Why don't we go to the nearest exit and check? We can ask around the area and see if anyone saw him. If a sighting is reported, then the likelihood that he left the district grows. Elsewise, we can safely assume that he's still somewhere to be found here. Works for me. Exit closest to us is northeast. Lindsay's shop is set up around these parts, so we can try asking her about it. Let the search begin.
Well, we're on the clock now.
I thought you said northeast. I guess he might have come down the stairs, though.
Let me ask you something.
A slender, sickly-looking man in his late 20s? Actually, I did see someone like that just a bit ago. He went through that exit over there. Why do I feel like you're lying? We hit the bullseye right off the bat. No, if he's left the Blacklight District, that gives us no shortage of locations to investigate. We're gonna need a little more info then. Like what direction he went or if he was being tailed. Anything else you happen to notice, Lindsay? Well, let me think. He was out of breath, but that didn't keep him from muttering to himself. Things like, this passport should do the trick, and it'll be dicey near the embassies, but I have to go. You could have knocked him out over with a feather. I was torn on whether or not to reach out. Thin, wimpy types don't usually do it for me, but his heavy panting and looks of agony were just so adorable. Oops, did I say that out loud? Only at the top of your lungs. Thanks for sharing, though. Funny girl, this one. Anyway, that passport bit sticks out to me. Chances are he came to the Blacklight District in order to get one faked for him. And there's a part about the embassies. Sounds like he's got no choice but to be in the same area as them. Then our next stop is the Auber District, and that's where all the embassies are. Well, I can't say I followed any of that, but I'm glad I was able to be of help. Hurry and finish your work so you can visit me again, okay, boyfriend number 4? How many times do I gotta say it? We're not together. Period. Well, isn't this a little comical little routine? You see that glare in her eyes? Terrifying.
I have some good books on sale.
All right, Auber District. There. Or not. All right, here we are in the Auber District. Yeah, this is where that patient from Isabel's clinic fled to, presumably. But how exactly we're going to go about finding him? Going to, by the dude's mumbling, he'll be steering clear from the embassies if he can help it. Oh, right, steering clear. Other than that, we're pretty hard up for clues. Actually, I've got one thing we can try. Isabel gave this guy something specifically made to treat his condition, right? She said as much, yeah, but what difference does that make? I believe I see your implication. Let me just check if my idea holds any water first. Hello, is something the matter? We're on the hunt for your patient, but figuring out how to pick up his trail's got us stumped. So I had a question for you. Is it possible to track any ingredients of that medication you gave him? You want us to track the medicine itself? Oh, really thinking outside the box, I see. The dosages were delivered both orally and via injection. In other words, the medicine he ingested might leave detectable particles when he exhales. I can send you the name of the drug if you need. That'd be great. I'll let you get back to it then. Knock him dead out there, or well, you know what I mean. Now I understand. The patient's breathing was labored. If the traces he left are spaced closely enough, we may be able to perform a shard search. Right, and factoring in wind displacement would allow us to reverse calculate their origin points too. Then allow me to test whether a shard search detects any matches to this pharmaceutical's components. Sure, take it away. Traces are discernible, if only faintly. A shard search would indeed be feasible, albeit more difficult to follow than usual. You're incredible, Rosette. It figures you're a tech whiz. Wouldn't be much of a Marduk concierge otherwise. Your praise honors me. Alright, let's get the show on the road. The longer we wait, the more off the mark Rosette's calculations will get. Right. Boop. There it is. Over here. Someone left marks behind here. Might have stopped to take a break on the bench. Yes. Getting so far as the Auber district must have been extremely taxing for him. Need to hurry and bring him back to Isabel. I must have forgot to go this way.
I
He's steering clear of the embassy. He's going to turn right and he's going to go into the sewers, obviously. This is as far as the trail goes. Our runaway patient must have passed through this gate then. But why? All that leads to is an abandoned subway line. There's a possibility that he has a fake passport, if you recall. In which case, his goal would be to either leave the country illicitly or obtain a fraudulent visa. Given that, choosing this route would imply that he's attempting to escape the capital. I see now. He's planning to lose his pursuers by sneaking out underground. Sure, but the border's not exactly a hop, skip, and jump away from the Auber district. It'd take a real nutcase to make that trek with the body falling apart at the seams. Just goes to show how desperate he is. The only way to know what he's going through is to ask him himself. Let's go inside and get to searching. Keep your head on a swivel just in case. Roger. Is this anyone we know? The team entered the abandoned line and proceeded to the depths. Then, in the distance, they spot a figure of a man on the run. Nope. Shoot, they're gaining on me already. Well, nothing else for it. This won't buy much time, but I'm short on options. Just a little further till we catch up. Think again. Rats, he slipped away. And I think I just heard a lock engage. These doors look old, but the security system seems to be relatively new. Most likely, it can only be released from the opposite end. What now? Maybe there's a detour we can take? Going a long way around would just give him a free pass to shake us off. Good point. We're better off keeping up the chase through here. Looked pretty bone tired just now. My bet's that he'll take this chance to rest. How do you plan to open these doors then? The only way I can, by unlocking them from the inside. Think your little friend can help us with that, Katra? No, I get it. You want Fio to wrap around and disengage the lock. Fio reporting. But how are we supposed to get to the other side? There's a duct back over there. It probably connects to this room, structurally speaking. There you have it, Fio. Try sneaking in through the duct. Understood, Katra. Initiating auto mode. No, stop! Oh yeah, we got lasers. I forgot we did this at the beginning, too. Oh, free item. You got my favorite... Oh, that was on a timer. My favorite baseline. Too high. Wow, you can barely tap that. Okay. Like me going like boop. That's like all the way up, but if I go like you have to be very soft with it. Holy. Okay, well we clearly have to go down there, but I mean, you're not just going to be able to... There it is. Next one? Oh. Ooh. Not exactly challenging, but... Oh, and as I get hit. But I do like that they threw this in here. Okay, my depth perception is not accurate here. What do you mean? Oh, I got caught on an invisible ledge. Now. Do you think I'm gonna lose SP since I messed up once or twice? Why can you go down there? I'm probably fine. I think. A duct successfully traversed and now proceeding to lock. Release lock. Way to go, Theo. Was wondering why I didn't hear any footsteps. Turns out he barely even took one. Damn it all. I can't let them get me. Is he all right? His face is pale, and he's sweating up a storm. Give him the medication we brought. The side effects are starting to manifest. The group had the man ingest the medicine Isabel had given them. Phew. Thank goodness we were able to remedy the situation. I owe you guys my life. Who exactly am I thinking, though? At first I thought you were the ones chasing me. We're from Arkride Solutions. Blacklight District doctor who took you in sent a request. Apparently if you stop your treatment part way through, the side effects could be fatal. She wants you to hurry back ASAP. Said she'd look after you until everything's done and dusted. Side effects? So that's what had me hurting like never before. But more importantly, you said Arkride Solutions, right? Now that I get a closer look, I recognize you. You're that spriggan who works with the police and the guild from time to time. You even got ties with Kincaid from the Integrated Analysis Division. That'll teach me to let my guard down. You're here to take me back too, aren't you? Not the place I'd expect the spectacled sadist to get name-dropped. So when you say you're being chased by someone, you're talking about the CID. I knew this guy looked familiar somehow. Wait. Is this not Hubert? Well, what is this guy's name? Eugene? I'm never gonna remember this guy. He was in Reverie as well. Well, in the flashback thing. He was there when I met with Renee at the cafe. Used to be a member of the Imperial Intelligence Division. Believe me, if I could stop getting tangled up with Renee, I would. We've got no plans to hand you in to the CID if that's what you're worried about. Heck, we ain't even gonna rat you out. That don't mean we're on the same side, though. Think of us as more of a neutral party. If we really wanted to capture you, we would have kept those meds to ourselves. Perhaps you'd feel more comfortable having the guild intervene in lieu of a spriggan. Were the CID to demand your extradition, though, we would have no choice but to comply. If that isn't to your liking, I suggest you begin explaining what this is about. Fine, I'll talk. Hubert, it is Hubert, yeah. My name is Hubert. I'm with the 2nd External Affairs Division of the CID. I'm sick and tired of being used as a pawn for their international information wars. So I'm running away from both them and the Imperial Intelligence Division in hopes of reaching the free cities. Not just the CID, but the Intelligence Division as well. You must have held a pretty important position, too, being a part of the international information war. Important, he says. They treated me as nothing more than a puppet. I was a double agent for both the Empire and Republic. A quadruple agent, if you will. A quadruple agent? Not even a movie would go for something so convoluted. How the hell did you land yourself in that gig? I was originally affiliated with the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division, but after the war I gave up on Ereboni entirely. So I struck a deal. If I brought them the head of certain coworker of mine, the CID would let me join him. Simply put, I shifted allegiance to the Republic. So up till then, you were just a simple spy. But then my target, the Scarecrow, caught on to my secret mission. He threatened me into pretending to be a double agent that had sworn loyalty to the Republic while following the Arab Empire's instructions instead. Playing double agent for two nations, then maneuvering to give one party the upper hand. As such are the activities of a triple agent. Yeah, but then the CID caught wind of my circumstances, so they started giving me baited intel, fully anticipating I would deliver it to the Empire. It only hit me just recently, but I've been dancing in the palm of their hand for who knows how long. And that's how you wound up a quadruple agent. I think I kinda get it, sorta, except not really. Just listening to this is giving me a stress ulcer. You know, it was when I crossed over to the Republic that my health started going to pot. Each superpower would browbeat me into probing the other day after day, to the point where I couldn't spare a second to hold a grudge against Arendelle. I didn't have the energy to go to the doctors, and whatever time off I had, I spent sleeping like a corpse. Wow, and here I thought government jobs were cushy. I don't remember when it happened, but all of a sudden I got the urge to throw my career out the window and leave everything behind. Today was the day I finally acted on the escape plan I'd been ironing out. But when I went to the Blacklight District to pick up my fake passport, I sensed the CID nearby. While trying to hide myself, my condition worsened until I became the wreck you see now. Nevertheless, I was determined to use those abandoned lines to flee the capital. It worked too wrong. I get how you'd be fed up with that. But even still, I'd say you brought it all on yourself. Excuse me? When it comes down to it, the whole thing stems from you going turncoat on the Empire. You're lucky they didn't lock you up for treason, or worse, put you up on the execution block. Just the fact that your neck's still intact makes this the better bargain by far. But hey, what do I know, right? Either way, you're coming with us. Like I already said. Hubert, is this the side effects again? No, the medicine we administered should still be in effect. Perhaps this is a symptom of the affliction itself. Come to think of it, Isabel never told us what he's actually suffering from. Hubert, can you tell us the name of your condition? How do you expect me to know? What does it even matter? My time is up anyway. This isn't your run-of-the-mill sickness, not when the pain's this excruciating. Death is coming for me, I can already see the light. No, you can't give up now. It may not help much, but I can perform some recovery arts on you. Is he about to grab her and hold her hostage? Don't bother, honestly, I've been thinking. Even if I do make a life as a fugitive, I won't have long to enjoy it. The way I see it, this is my punishment for the web of lies I've been weaving. You know what? That's okay. I gave it all I had and got as far as I could. Pull it together, you aren't beyond saving just yet. Come on guys, let's haul him over to Isabel. Well, that is what we were hired to do. He sounds pretty intent on dying here, but it's not like we're beholden to that or anything. The choice is yours, Van. I don't know, dragging folks out along by force goes against my style. I was kind of hoping he was going to hold her hostage and he was faking that he was still hurting. It's like I'm going to have to say something to make him change his mind. From what he's told us, this guy's got ambition in spades. We could try to goad him on that and stoke his will to live. On the other hand, even if he's already chosen death, maybe I can convince him to reconsider things objectively. I'm for the chaos here. Yeah, stoke a sense of ambition. Forget it, Anius. We're leaving him. We are? How can you be so heartless? Besides, the whole point of this request was for us to bring him to the clinic. What good'll it do to lug back a guy who's already happy to lie in his grave? You're satisfied with the life you lived, right? And the best thing we can do is respect your dying wish. Mr. Arkride. Reverse psychology. Classic. There's just one thing that's bugging me. If you don't mind me asking. Why'd you give up on the Empire and defect to the Republic after the war? You wouldn't have done that unless there was something you expected from them, something you could no longer hope for. It'd have to be worth switching sides for, too, so what was it? What else? Status, power, money, I wanted it all. Did you now? That's funny, from what I've been hearing. You haven't got a single one of those things yet. Even if you flee to another country, all you'll have to show for it are the CID on your ass, a debilitating disease, and zero motivation. Seems like a total wash from the start to finish. But if it's any consolation, you made for a pretty hilarious quadruple agent. Might get me a few laughs at my next drinking session. What? Are you mocking me? My work spans two major superpowers. I fought at the front lines on the fields of counter-espionage. If it weren't for that bastard Arendelle or that CID upstart Kincaid, I'd have fulfilled my aspirations ages ago. Gilbert, I understand how you feel, but yelling will only make your condition worse. Indeed, though I should note that his heretofore declining blood pressure has begun to rise again. Wow, Van must have really steamed him up. So, you finished saying your piece to me? If not, you can let the rest off your chest at the clinic. Ugh. Ah, to hell with the consequences. Take me wherever you damn well please. You practically had to pry the words out of your mouth. Just let us handle it from here. And that one could have gone either way. Nicely played, Van. So you just re-triggered his hate for... His hate for them, and then now he's motivated again by telling him he actually didn't do anything. That's a good plan. That's a good chaotic plan. Definitely could have gone both ways though. She's right. Well done in bringing him back. You make it look so easy. I wish that wound up being more of a hassle than we bargained for. Did it now? I already had the impression he was tougher than most, the way he scurried off his sickbed. Ugh. I can't take it any longer. You're in critical condition, all right. Hey, what are you snickering about? Someone's life is on the line here. Is Hubert going to be okay, Isabel? If there's anything I can do to help, just say the word. I get that you kids have moral compasses for hearts, but I'd advise against playing nurse here. The treatment process will be a bit difficult to watch, and better to spare your eyes as well as his dignity. Out of curiosity, what exactly is he suffering from? His dignity, huh? What does he have? The hemorrhoids? Oh, did I never tell you? Oh, it's a urinary calculus. Oh. Pardon. You mean like math? Yeah, just like that. Not quite. In medical terms, calculi are stone-like crystals that form internally due to extreme stress or irregular lifestyle. I'm sorry, I know I laughed at that. That shouldn't be funny, but... I mean, of all things, not to mention what... It's fair that she wouldn't mention that. Actually, you're breaking client confidentiality here. In most cases, they're found in the kidney or bladder and block the urethra, affecting the bladder and stomach by spreading all throughout. The patient is then struck with enough pain to make death a mercy, and they're in perfect health once the stones are expelled from their body, though. Mind summing that up for us? Simply put, it's not an untreatable disease. Most cases can be cured without surgery. Are you kidding me? I mean, I guess it's better than being in mortal danger, but still, my expectations do feel a little betrayed. Say it like it is. We got played. Now. To be fair, everything she said from the get-go implied that medication was all he needed. That is true. You really should have You should have spoken up the moment you realized that. No, there has to be some mistake. It feels like I have a full set of knives filleting me from the inside. The pain depends on the size of the stone. In your case, it's decently large at about 0.4 reg. Okay, a reg is a centimeter equivalent, apparently. So 0.4 centimeters. Oh, don't worry, I'll give you a shot to ease your suffering. Though it'll still be quite intense until the stone passes. You're just going to have to buck up and keep yourself hydrated. So all I can do is power through? Doctor's orders, I suppose. Oh, this is all so draining. Look on the bright side, now you're on the road to recovery. And with that, the request is successfully completed. Though for Mr. Hubert, the issue of the CID yet remains. Hate to leave you hanging, but this is the part where we pull out. We won't go out of our way to blab to the CID about you. But if push comes to shove, we've got no reason to keep our lips shut. You did say you were a neutral party. Not that it's any business of ours, but have you given any consideration as to what you'll do next? About that. You telling me off gave me a lot to chew on. I'd rather keep my distance from the CID until the stone passes, but afterward, I think I'll go back to him. Are they going to allow that? Is that so? Absolutely. I'm not ready to go out as one of history's least memorable footnotes. I've been playing the deception game on a national scale for 2 whole countries. You can't even imagine how many state secrets I know. What's more, I'm in a position to watch how Arundel and Kincaid play their cards. As for the fake intel they're feeding me, I'm sure I can get plenty of use from it. All this to say, I'm going to stay a quadruple agent and build my own place in the world. Then someday I'll rise high enough to wrap Arundel and Kincaid around my finger instead. Clearly, your imagination is more powerful than mine. Sounds like a pipe dream for now, but imagine if the drama ever became a reality. I don't see the issue. Either dream big or not at all. Renee can deal with the aftermath on the off chance he actually makes anything of it. I can't help but feel a little bit bad for Mr. Kincaid. Whatever your 5-year plan is, it can wait until after we've taken care of that stone. Let's get some painkillers in you before the next wave hits. Go on, head inside. Right away, Doctor. Guess this is goodbye then. Thanks for everything, truly. I'll transfer your payment like always. Appreciate it. Get well soon, Hubert.
That's all, folks.
Reward deposited.
This is a weird quest. Gray 6? Are you kidding me? Oh, good. Chaos 5. How did Gray get so far ahead? I don't know. Damn. Ooh.
Modifying your ornament, are you?
In the last game, I liked Chaos way more than Gray. Damage to stunned enemies. Yeah, S-craft time. Critical hit. 50. Okay.
I knew you couldn't resist.
It's just better in general, no matter what. I take that back. This has evasion. And evasion counter damage. This is technically... To me, I like the idea of being able to do an S-craft and 55% extra chance to crit, which basically makes it 100 right now. More than 100%. And it's going to do way more damage because right here, it's strength of ATS up by 14. This one's physical damage in general, but that applies and magical. So, I think that's a bigger value in the end.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Considering Azure Sunray is both damage. But we'll see. I'm going to keep it on though. All right. Well, that's the medicine administered. If you need anything, I'll be in the clinic. By the way, the only thing you can really do after developing a stone is drink a lot of water. I've been told the pain's pretty awful when they move, though. But if you use things like suppositories, your body will get rid of them in no time. The key to preventing them is eating certain foods in moderation, and maybe making sure you get enough calcium every day. Just take this as a sign to get rid of any bad habits, alright? Even thinking about it gives me a chills. Maybe you should start taking it easy on the sweets, Van. That's right, our health is the most important thing we have. Got that right. This is the first time she's ever not been in front of the door, right? Well, I've never been in here. Huh. Phew, those painkillers are really starting to kick in. I appreciate all your help, by the way. I suppose I should thank the doctor, too. I imagine there'll be all kinds of problems to deal with when I return to the CID, and I intend to face them head-on. Looks pretty determined. Can't really do anything to help him out, though. Well, I'm sure he'll be fine. Alright. We have one more thing to do?
I guess we're off.
No, two more things. That. Ooh, right to boss. Alright. What? Submerged terrace alternate? We get to go? Oh my god, is this the 8th floor? Oh, I hope so. This is great looking. Oh, how's my CP? One sec.
Let's get going.
Alright. Now my CP's good.
Watch out. You're up against a large group.
Violet Demon Stone.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Didn't we fight these in front of the tower for Pandemonium?
Work better.
Huh. Pretty sure we did.
Make
Okay,
it
1, 2. Heater bro.
Here goes.
I'm gonna do one of those. Oh, come on. Come on.
Make it count.
You guys need a... Oh, this works.
Let's do this.
Their SCLM boost circle needs to be just slightly bigger. All right, you need to... That is the wrong button.
It's up to you now. I'm on the scene.
Make it count.
It's fine. Flaming Prayer.
Chance.
They don't have that much health. I'm gonna go right for the pillar.
Go all out. Activating skill.
Feel.
26k. That was surprisingly not that much damage.
Keep an eye on the enemy.
Wait, let me get on the side. You know what? For a quad side.
This is it. Silver wins.
10,000 each.
Our chance.
All right, you got 2
The
back.
rest is up to you.
I'll take it from here.
What is the pillar big to?
Checking the information. Time to go all out.
Okay, so Divine Phoenix.
All you on yes.
Oh, damn. That was fast. Woo.
Activating skill.
Oh, with a Judgment Feather after. Oh, Anius is... My goal is to make Anius and Fairy just broken.
You'll pay for that.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
I could just... Oh, wait, never mind. Screw it.
Give them your all.
I ain't sure.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
You dead? Okay. Easy.
That's one job behind us.
Reward deposited.
What? Divine Phoenix from that? Thank you. Is that Anius? I thought I already had that. Oh, that's on the Phoenix. Okay. Well, Katra. I have Tira on here. Oh, right. We have this as well. I have to put that on Anya's. I don't need both of these. I'd rather keep that one on. This says buff removal and all stat down. Oh, I just want to compare something. Target lar. Is there another target all? Okay, so it's like Pluto's Nova kind of targeting. Ooh, I want to see that. Manifest a giant whale. Somewhere around there.
Route?
All right, let's just quickly get this out of the way. Hopefully quickly. We'll see.
Want a place to chill? Then look no. Charging now and there.
Back to the menu. We have nothing new here. Ooh, this is an alternate though. We need to get to like phase 2 to see the other version of this place, but wait, what levels are recommended? Oh, 44 to 47. Oof. I'm 50 now. I don't know what happened. Well, now that I know that when they join the party in the story, they get experience, I'm not too concerned about taking them. I need to take Fairy. And Ren. I like Leon for his S-Craft, for sure. And he's already set up, so that's good. Oh, but I do need you to move there. All right. That one.
All right. Look sharp, people.
Ooh. All right, I like this place. We get a little bit of watery nonsense going on.
You got a charge attack right. Cut you up. Flinch. Now let's got the upper hand.
Yeah.
Still. You're next. Leave it. Make it count, Van. Be careful.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You nailed it, Van.
Oh, goodies for the taking.
This could get tricky.
So we're getting like 66 from each of these. Oh, we have teleporters now. That's gonna make navigation a bit weird.
Boost gauge level maximum.
Oh, goodies for the taking.
Real bomb.
Cut you up.
Safe. I'm probably only gonna kill one of these. What? I thought you were stunned. Oh, I stunned that guy. Oh, that sucks. I didn't even see him there. All right, I gotta stun you. And then I'm gonna Azure Sunray.
Chance.
Give them your all. Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Hell yeah. All right, and then Eternal Halter.
Hit him fast,
You dead?
Barry.
Okay.
Here goes.
I'll take over.
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
You did perfect, Barry. Take this.
All right, you're new.
Gotcha.
Let's go.
Well, gotcha.
There's a lot of enemies. Holy.
Sit down. Take this.
Many of them. Look out.
All right, You.
Engaging skill.
That's a lot of Oh, I did 100K.
Count, Van.
Oh, I just did 101,000. Oh, damn. I mean, there are a lot of enemies, so obviously. Wait a minute. Wait, is this my chance? 100K? That means I had a huge chain bonus, right? No, it's 15. It's 15. Never mind.
You're open.
All you on yes.
Activating skill.
Sucker!
I thought I could get a massive tactical bonus because of that, but no, 2.6. I would have had to let Van get to low health, use 7 items, use characters back to back, or use 3 items, I think. Yeah, I would have had to do quite a bit of stuff to get the
I can live with this.
4. What is it? Is it 4 or 5.0 now? Quadruple, yeah, it's 4. Damn. And Pearl Gem. Appearance rate of AT bonuses by 90%? What? Oh.
Great going on you.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Okay, well, we got Amberl Gem. That's EP and defense. 240 EP. That's the same as an EP3, but just better.
Let me
so.
initiating maintenance.
Ooh.
Skills updated.
All right, well, that basically just added Crest Guard. Wait, no, I resist rot too. Okay.
Maintenance
Okay, and
mode
the other
engaged.
one.
That one's a single element slot.
6 and 4 on Mirage and Space? Mirage Space, are you ever together? No. No. No, they're never together.
Let me
Shifting to
let me maintenance mode. Let me handle this.
You
Initiate
actually?
maintenance mode engaged. That one's a single element slot.
This would give me... Right now, I have all
That
that.
one's a single shard skills updated.
This doesn't really make it any better. You get a cosmic boost, but on Fairy,
Maintenance
that's...
mode engaged. That
kinda
one's a
pointless.
single element slot. Shard skills updated.
Let me look around. Honestly, I'm going to give it to Elaine.
That's a single element slot. Skills
Yeah.
changed. Sorry, that's a single element slot.
That'll give her Swordbreaker Barrage at the very least. And then Chaos Impact 2, Flare Impact 2. That's a lot of chances for procs on that stuff at least. And you seem to have given Chaos Boost too, which is a buff for Nebulous Cannon, but I'd rather have that one on. All right. You are new. Oh no.
Let's finish this now.
Jesus.
Light.
Here goes.
Go now, get down.
I'm full of rage.
Oh.
Now we're talking. Engaging skill. Boost gauge upgraded.
Let's go on yes.
Activating
on,
skill.
yes.
By the heavens, fierce.
Hey.
I'll take over.
All right, time to let loose. It should be safe for now. You're a great help on yes.
Get this device.
Release.
And we should be good with the enemies in the area. I think that was 5. Wow, these are terrible. Pearl. There is one enemy that we're missing. Did I not kill the elephant? Why is the elephant not on here? What? Wait, why is the elephant here in the first place? You guys are the new ones.
Take this. Take this.
I'm a bit confused.
Time here.
Boost gauge level maximum.
Right there.
Come on. Oh, get out of that.
You'll be lightning quick. Now we're talking.
Engage.
Boost.
Oh, I can't afford to. It's fine. Everett?
Got you covered.
Chance.
Nebulous? And if they live, we'll get to see... Okay, they lived. They have a lot of health. I want to see what this does. Yay, the last one.
Activating skill.
Now we're talking.
That was really strong, too.
Engaging skill.
You're open.
Is that just the white whale from East 10? Oh, what the hell? The elephant didn't count in this
feels
list.
Pretty great.
Impressive as always, Shizuna.
Kind of confused. Oh, no, wait, but the elephant counts up here. It's already marked off up here. That's weird. Let's go middle.
Looks like it keeps going from here.
Speaking of.
Be careful. That thing looks mean. Right there. Get it there.
Your charge attack's ready.
There. They're stunned.
I'm not getting baited by that.
I'll take over. Take this.
Come on, do it. No, not that. Woo.
Give them your all. Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Oh, 40K. That was very easy floor. We do have to find one enemy. I'll take that.
Nice. That went great.
One new enemy somewhere, but
There's a ton of them. Should we get to work?
That looks like a nice chest.
you don't think it's going to be a variant of that,
Watch
is it?
out! That enemy looks strong.
That's the crab.
Boost gauge fully replenished. Arc work test on this enemy.
Oh, really?
Here goes. Proceed with caution. There.
Light.
Shit.
Have a charge attack ready.
You're stunned. You're exposed. Now we're talking.
Engaging. Boost gauge
Let's go,
upgraded.
yes.
You only have 900? All right,
Certain
get it
arts seem to work better.
over here.
Activating skill.
There.
Sucker!
Berry.
That was it. We're done.
Praise Arusha for the flames. I'll be keeping an eye on you, Fairy.
Goodies for the taking.
Might as well grab these.
Looks like a chest.
More skill stones. And we're out of here.
Boost gauge fully replenished.
What the? Okay. Destroy objects or slay monsters?
This place goes on and on.
I know, but it has to end. It has
Looks
to
like a chest.
eventually.
An enemy mob. Want to clear them out? This will make for a good warm-up.
Watch out!
You are the new enemy. What?
Careful, you won't get away with it.
A boost would work.
I must have been low health.
Don't hold
Rip.
anything back.
Hit him fast, Barry.
Really?
You won't get away.
Boost gauge limit broken.
You'll pay for that.
That was the new enemy. It's Play heal while I'm at it. Anyone have a... No? Just use Celestial.
Nice! That went great.
You get arts for chest on this enemy.
Ooh. I would rather have fears to trade up to a fear 2. Okay, both are slaying monsters. This one has space. And there don't seem to be any question marks, so... Okay.
Let's keep pressing on. Boost gauge fully replenished.
4 medium, huh?
Keep your distance as you're attacking.
There's a ton of them. Should we get to work?
Begin combat.
There! Take this!
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Take the down!
There are so many of them. Look out!
Vandalize.
Give them your all. Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Oh. What?
I like where this is headed.
Come on, Fairy. There's got to be a spot you can land here, right? Really?
Keep it up. It's working.
All right, I give up. You know what?
Chase it up.
No, I have to kill him.
Engaging skill.
Make it count, Van.
It's go time!
Out of range, defend?
Like hell you all you got?
A chance.
Activating skill.
I can live with this.
Nice job, I guess.
There. Let's go. Let's finish this now. I got you.
That missed.
Well, take the down! Now, take finish the job!
Okay, probably just kill it right here.
Here we go.
One more enemy.
There! You picked the wrong guy to fight. Take this!
True professional.
There! Got you!
There. Let's go. Blink. Let's finish this now. They're down.
If we act
You're
now,
exposed.
we can win.
I do need to save up CP. I guess I could use an item or something, but... Yeah. Just kill it that
Perfect chance.
A boost would work here.
Chase it up.
Now's a great engaging skill.
Some extra.
way. She's got enough for an S-craft, at least. Ooh. Straight Sabbath. All right, we are good to go.
Looks like a chest. Hey, leave some for the rest of us, Shizuna. Here goes.
All right, time to let loose.
How will you teleport me all the way to the other side? Oh, hell yeah.
An enemy mob. Want to clear him out?
We are at the boss. I will put Fairy on there so I can call her in for immediate damage up. Ooh,
One more fight, everyone.
Minotaur.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
What
I like where
if
this is headed.
I go like this and then take the Grendel?
I've got you covered.
That didn't use a turn. Oh, wow, that's
Don't
weird.
hold back, man.
Huh, taking the Grendel doesn't count as use. Okay, let's see if you can get her defense down on it, and then hate and you.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
We're talking.
Decent damage. Golden Beast. Okay. Do you have an impede? No.
Now, how shall we kill them?
Guess I
Getting
better
Fairy
jet.
in.
I'm on the scene. Keep it up. It's working.
I can't reach any. Okay, well.
Flames, give us strength. A
Van's getting a free damage up at least. You can't impede either. Van's gonna be fine. What I really want to do is this. Shit.
You will regret that.
Activating.
Wanted to see if I could freeze him, which would stop that, but I didn't even freeze him.
Time to pump it up!
That's that.
You're finished!
You won't get away with this.
Activating skill.
You're done for.
I can't believe that almost consistently does more damage than most people.
I'll lend a hand. I'll take you on.
Okay,
Checking information.
super weak to Mirage. I don't have the EP though. Kinda weak to fire.
Activating drive.
On yes!
It is so fast.
Activating skill.
7,000 plus a good follow-up. All right.
Now, shall I pull out all the stops?
Lights protect us.
It would be good to get this out.
Activating skill.
I've got you covered.
Oh, he's got a lot of buffs. Ah, shit. And he's stunned? Oh, God, he's stunned.
Keep it up. It's working.
Limit. Oblivion Mortal. I can't reach for Mortal.
All out.
That.
Be gone! Here goes! Take this! Here comes this! Keep going!
Of course. Sapphire blade! Cleave them!
Damn, he is very close to death already. Oh, I got a right. I got EP back.
On yes!
Get him, whale. This should do a lot.
Chance!
That was 20K?
Attack
That was a lot.
with an arc.
Holy.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Goodbye, sir. That was a fairly easy battle.
I had a great time.
The usual. Kind of thought Van would get it there, but apparently Shizuna did. Okay, that is done. Let's get this out of the way quick.
It looks like you've gathered some tokens, huh?
I really wish I could see my current Sapith going in, but I always need wind.
Let me show you what I'm made of. There you did it. On to the next. We did it. Not done yet.
Will we get any new stuff? Or is it just going to be... I think we've exhausted her supply at the moment. Yeah.
It's charge attack. Not done yet.
It's looking like just skill stones now.
Target ammo. Not done yet. There you have it. We did it. Not done yet.
Oh my god.
We did it. On to the next. There you did it. On to the next. There you have it. We did it. Not done
Now we're done.
yet. You'll need some more tokens. I think I deserve a thank you.
Alright, that was a decent amount. And we can upgrade quite a few people. Obviously. Oh, I could get the crit 10%. Right, everyone's level 50 now. How much does one of these cost? Cost 3, okay. I should probably at least get these ones out first,
Let's
though.
go!
God, I just want to max out Ifrit raid. This one. Actually, Zephyr Edge is pretty great. Burn chance, 7%. Which I'm probably blocking.
Upgrade complete.
Let's sharpen this up a bit.
I actually don't have that many based on this. It seems like
Time for an upgrade.
everyone has like
Let's polish this up.
one thing they can add here. Exosia ray.
It's been upgraded.
Yeah,
This will be on
okay.
a whole other level.
Got 2 for you. Let's do Buster Cannon.
I'm getting even stronger.
I'll be even more precise.
That one.
Upgrade complete.
Hers are always confusing. I think this one, it just does a lot of damage.
Skill performance upgraded.
Oh, right, they're not 50 yet. Man, they need to come back. They've been out for too long.
This is gonna be even stronger. I can protect her now.
This is
Okay.
all the result of Master's instruction.
I have 3 for you. Wow, this is going to be hard to max out. No, I won't care about that one now. Mortal Raid and Limit Blaster. Okay, that
Welcome
is
to Morgan's
done.
support. Let me know if you need any. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
And there's nothing new to buy, so
Appreciate your business. We've got the good stuff.
we are good. I don't have that much money. 60K.
Appreciate your business.
Okay. I'm just going to go to the bathhouse, and then in the next episode,
I appreciate.
we're just going to do those 3 story points and move on. Hopefully, we'll be done with exploration for a little
nice
bit.
and refreshing.
You look nice and
Right? Yeah, I think this is all we have left. So
Fresh?
after I go turn in the quests. It is quite a bit of SP.
Gotta keep this up.
Oh. 263, huh? Can we make any food? Can't make anything with CP? Oh, wait, except for that. Man, I need to find a way to farm beast essence. You have to fight normal monsters, though, and it doesn't drop that often. I need CP items. Okay, so that's going to be the end of this one. The next one, we're going to move on with story. Based on the timeline, we're about to do something, and then we probably have to head into the second day and do stuff as well. But this entire second day, yeah, we looked around, and then we got an orb mail from Bearguard, and then this was all story. There was no exploration after that. So I think we're locked in at this point to the end of Route C. Hopefully, we'll see. But so thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.
Falcom.